All right, welcome back. Ho, ho, ho. We got the third week of the holiday event. I don't think we're kidding anybody. It's the Christmas event when Santa Claus is involved. This is the third week and probably the final update. Let's go jump in and take a look. All right, so we're back here. We've got all the usual suspects. We've got the Advent calendar. There's only 3 days left. One of the things I want to talk about with this is what's going to be under day 25. I want it to be a huge pet. I think there might be a possibility for a huge pet on the last day. I don't think it's going to be gifts. However, with this latest update, I think it could possibly be a gift. But looking at the market on those gift bags, they're really expensive. And I don't think Big Games is going to give away 100 million gems at the end of the advent calendar with these Titanic gifts. So it may be a stack of medium or large gifts, but I still have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be a huge pet. So I've done it on all my alt characters. I think the thing that makes this quite possible is the fact that it takes so long to go through this. So if it ends up being a huge pet, even the best farmer is not going to be able to plug in all these advent events in a matter of 24 hours to get that huge. Between the chests and the candy canes and the eggs, it takes hours and hours and hours, and probably a solid 24 36 hours if you were a farmer and that's all you did. So that's my take on that. Let's move on. So we still have the tree here. Mine's not decorated. I haven't really been doing the tasks to get this axolotl. I'm not opening bags and gifts anymore. I'm kind of holding on to them to sell. As we move through here, you'll see, let's see. Yeah, so we've got 4,000 of those. We'll go ahead and create those. The bags aren't doing that great. They're down to 47k each, but still, that's nothing to scoff at, 16 million. You'll come back over here and you still got your chest, and it's still super easy to kill. As you can see, we don't have any gifts, but throughout the week, last week, I did get maybe 4 or 5 pets on each of my characters, and they were all from build into games. So it looked like, I don't know if there was a glitch or Big Games was feeling generous and mailing things out, but I did get those. We never really covered it, but here's the Snowstorm Survival. That's still going for the week. I haven't found it's a good place to spend my time for free to play or for farming. As we come through here, we have the train event and the new zones. Not a whole lot in here. There's this little game where if you shoot each one of these with your snowball gun, you'll get a key. That key unlocks Santa's cabin. In Santa's cabin, there's a chest and there is an egg. I'm just not into spending my time in these places that expire because when you're in there, you can't get your Santa gifts and you're not farming. That's usually my goal, is to find out where I can make the most money farming. And here comes Santa Claus. This is the big event. You see he's flying in with Rudolph here. And so Santa's going to fly over and he's going to drop these gifts. You just need to tap them one time. And he slowly drops them. One of the funny things is if he drops one on you, it shoots you off if you're on your hoverboard. So basically the gist of this part of the event is Santa's flying and he's going to be dropping these gifts, and you want to come over and click on each one. This is where the huge pets are distributed. I have yet to see a single huge pet drop, and I've done this a handful of times. I think this is very free-to-play friendly, and I have to applaud Big Games for doing this. You're not going to have bots and farming accounts jumping around from box to box on 20 different accounts. It's just not going to happen. So this is really distributing the huge pets that were saved up from last week, and it's giving it to all the people that are online playing, having fun, and not just robots that are trying to steal all our money. So we'll go ahead and speed up here a little bit. And as you see towards the end here, no huge pets. We'll go back and check those other gifts he's dropping real quick, but I wanted to capture him flying off into the sunset. And so at the very end, he goes off over the tree, and that's the event. That happens once an hour. For me, I don't like it at all. I don't want to have to log in once an hour or hop over to the computer once an hour if I'm AFK. I'd prefer to just have the things dropping. But that's what makes this so cool for everybody else. For free-to-play players, this is your update. For people who like to farm and AFK farm, find something else to do for this week because this isn't it. For this week, here's where I think the most money is to be made. It's going to be these presents. As you farm and as you grind throughout the day and in the evening, you'll get these gifts in your inventory. They are holiday bundles. Let's see. So we've got the small Christmas present. They're 115K each. You can upgrade those into medium Christmas presents worth 250K each, which you can then upgrade into large Christmas presents, which are 1.5 million each. And then eventually to extra large Christmas presents, which are 7.15 million each. And then eventually you can get to the Titanic. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll come over here, and the first thing we want to do is combine the small into medium. And then we'll combine the mediums into large. Then the large into extra large. And finally, the extra large into Gargantuan. So now we've created the Gargantuan gift, and this is the best part. 84.5 million. So with the Gargantuan Christmas present, this is a huge moneymaker for the week. Every 24 hours, if you leave your character playing, free to play, you don't have to put any money into it, you'll get this 84.5 million. It's probably going to keep going down throughout the week, so sell them as soon as you get it, because the next day it's probably going to be worth 70 million, and the day after that 65 million. Save up your money. The prices of Huges and Titanics are coming down because the Gargantuan pet is here. So where does that leave us for the week? I'm going to focus on getting items. I want to keep collecting these snowflakes so I can get gift bags, because that's free money. Basically, over the last 24 hours, you can see I've got 66 million worth. Then we come over here. I've got this gift. I can probably get another one by the end of the day. So that's going to be another 84 million on top of that. Then you got these Gargantuan gifts. There's another 84 million. And so for me, where I really want to be focusing on is collecting items. There's nothing to do with pets this week, so we can just kind of change our build. As far as the flag, obviously you'll want to use either the gift flag, or my preference is the hasty flag. So I'll go ahead and place those down. You want to make sure you're all fruited up. As for potions, you'll want to do your damage potions. You'll want to do your treasure hunter potions. If you've got them, do your cocktails, and then of course the speed. And then that's basically it. That's going to give you everything you need. As far as your build, since we're not focusing on eggs at all this week, we're going to get rid of these. We want items, items, and more items. So we've got super magnets, so I don't have to worry about where I'm standing. You definitely want to have 2 or 3 treasure hunters. I think I'm going to go with 3 treasure hunters, 2 criticals. I do like the AoE damage because it'll bust more breakables, so I may trade off one of these treasure hunters for an explosive. The explosive is super powerful. It's my favorite. I put it in almost every build. It'll blow up 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 breakables at once, and that's for each of your pets, so it can be pretty crazy. Other than that, I think this is your solid build for the week. You want to get items, you want to blast things, maybe even get rid of a critical and add that 3rd treasure hunter. That will give you the most gifts so that you can come over here, cash in these gifts, and keep adding those up and getting that Gargantuan gift. If you want to go crazy and open the Gargantuan gift, hey, go for it. It's free. You didn't pay anything for it. Have some fun. In fact, why don't we give it a try? And if I get a pet here, I'm giving it away. Let's give it a shot. 80 million. Who cares? Let's go for it. And absolutely nothing, which was expected. 300K for each of those, so probably about 2 million in gems. That's not too bad. So as you can see, it's way more valuable to sell those than to use them. I think that's it for this particular video. As soon as we hit 50 subscribers, I'm giving away a huge. Which huge is it going to be? It's going to be a good one. I don't want to give away something boring. So go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment. You don't have to leave your name for now. We'll do the giveaway in the next video, and then we'll see what Big Games has up their sleeve for next week. See you then.